Hi guys, and welcome to day one. First video is all about making small changes. We're going to start with just limiting your cups of coffee. So 1 to 2 cups of coffee per day. Ideally we don't want to be drinking coffee, but if you are drinking a lot of coffee, then let's try and limit it to 1 to 2 cups. We need to try and drink more water throughout the day. We should be having 1 litre of water for every 25 kilos of body weight. The other thing what I want you to start to do is avoiding carbs for breakfast. When you have carbs for breakfast, it gives you a big insulin spike. Having protein gives you a smaller insulin spike. Also, the other thing, when you have carbs, you crave carbs for the rest of the day. So what I want you to start to try and do is over the 7 days is probably have carbs 3 times and then have more of a protein-based breakfast on the other 4 days. So your protein breakfast could be something like an omelette, an egg omelette with some peppers, some onions in. You could have something like a scrambled egg, some salmon, some asparagus. But yeah, try and have protein 3 to 4 times a week, and then your carbs for your breakfast. Try and stay away from your most type of breakfast cereals. If you're having carbs, I would go porridge or quinoa. Coffee, if you're having coffee, we want to be going organic. Milk, we want to have something like coconut milk or almond milk. Rice milk's okay as well, but stay away from dairy. And then we need to really be taking out one thing. This is the main thing I want you to be working on at the moment. It's not fat that's making us fat. It's a deadly drug, and it's as addictive as cocaine. We consume it every day. Do you know what this is? It is sugar. Okay, sugar is poison. So we want to be avoiding sugar. If you have got a little bit of a sweet tooth, then what I would recommend xylitol or stevia, and these are a sugar substitute, but a lot healthier. So breakfast cereals we want to be avoiding. Things like Special K, even though they're classed as a healthy breakfast cereal, it's literally clever marketing. They're full of sugar, and as I said earlier, it's actually not fat that's making us fat, it's sugar. In a small bowl of Special K, you're looking at about 6 tablespoons of sugar in 1 serving. So they're not as healthy as they seem. The type of foods that we want to be avoiding, really, we want to be taking out your processed foods, dairy, soya is no good either. So coconut milk, almond milk, or rice milk. Sugar, we want to be staying away from sugar. If there's one thing if it's just one change, first of all, then it is going to be sugar I want you to take out. Wheat, caffeine, and alcohol. We want to be having more of these, so we want to be having more fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, more organic meat, fish, organic free-range eggs, nuts and seeds. As I said, you can have coffee to start with. If you're having coffee, then go organic coffee. But ideally, you want to be having herbal tea. So try and have licorice tea. Green tea is okay. Green tea has got caffeine in, but the fat burning effects are quite good. But ideally, licorice tea on the morning, which will raise your cortisol levels and get your body prepared. And then late afternoon, early evening, go for tulsi tea, which will lower your cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. It helps you to sleep, it helps you to relax, take the stress out